इतना सा फर्क है कुछ होने में और बहुत कुछ होने में। इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में ये अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी। ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानकुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा है। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया, 20 years of ideas.
Good afternoon, everyone. A warm welcome to our Business Opportunity with Chai webinar series. This is a series specifically designed for all our investors to understand the business model we are offering today as we are launching this brand for all of you. It's a 45-minute session which will start with the presentation from our side. Moving towards our panel discussion, we would take all your queries. The particular webinar is hosted by management team of Franchise India, Gaurav sir and Sona ma'am. And the business opportunity we are talking about today and launching is Veranda. The brand comes from Ahmedabad and it's a rooftop resto cafe brand for all of you. Today we have invited Mr. Sumit, who is a general manager, and Bilindaji, who is the marketing head from this particular brand, to showcase their brand and to talk about business opportunity. So thank you both of you for joining in today. May I request you to please start with the presentation from your side.
Good morning, everyone. On this side, I am Smith Waghela, the general manager of Veranda, and I have with me Balindra Chauhan, who is marketing head of Veranda. So let me give you a brief introduction about Veranda. So Veranda is a place to have in a home where every family can spend their quality times. As a successful restaurant cafe, we would like to share our journey. Now, just before our launch, pandemic hit and our Resto cafe was closed. So, but we came back much stronger, and we were the first successful Resto cafe in Ahmedabad in post-pandemic time. We are among the leading Resto cafes in Ahmedabad, and now we are on a mission of expanding and expanding more opportunities in this business. As a taken history on our side, we have achieved some great milestone in the business. For example, we have opened our second rooftop Resto cafe in just within a year, which is Rooftop Stories by Veranda.
So, as Smith tell you that we are the leading resto cafes in Ahmedabad right now. We started our journey late back in 2020. After the pandemic hits us, we came stronger and become the first successful resto cafes in Ahmedabad. And we believe in Atithi Devo Bhava, sir. So we treat our customers like a guest, and we are willing to set a benchmark that gives the wonderful experience in hospitality industry. So we have started our second outlet within a just span of the 11 months after our first launch of Veranda, and that is for the Rooftop Stories by Veranda, which is located at the Circle in Ahmedabad. So we would like to give a brief introduction of our management. First in this, Dinesh Prajapati sir. So he is excellent in knowledge and skill set in finance and accounts as a asset of this company. The second one is Ashish Prajapati sir, who has a good communication skills with the clients, and he is responsible for handling relationships with the customers also. And third one is Paresh Prajapati, which is actually in a master in science and having a good mathematical skills. Also have a great on-field management skills also. So we are discussing about our key strengths in this business. We are the one of the best vegetarian restaurants in the current market in Ahmedabad. So we know that Gujarat people like a vegetarian food, and it is known for its vegetarian food since ancient times. And in management thing, we are the best management team have with us right now. In Ahmedabad, there is a shortage of good management people who works in a restaurant industry. So we have collected some of our staff, like they are having a good management skills. Also, they have a good hospitality skills, as well as they are good in communication skills with handling the relationship with our customers. And the third one is have that is a crowd capturing techniques. We have applied our best crowd capturing techniques over the period of time to increase our business in Ahmedabad itself. So first among that, we have organized some of the events that is public events in our restaurant, and which gives a more opportunity to explore with the within the people we have with us. And now I'm give it to Smith to explain you the next key strength of us.
We are among the first food trendsetter in Rooftop. हमने फर्स्ट जो इंट्रोडक्शन किया था नाइट्रोजन के साथ फूड डिशेस को प्रेजेंटेशन करने के लिए। मैंने मार्केट स्टडी किया है इन दिल्ली एंड पुणे। उसका जो मैंने लर्न किया है वो हमने यहाँ पे अहमदाबाद में अप्लाई किया हुआ है। इनोवेशन में हम बहुत कुछ ट्राई करते हैं फूड एंड मॉकटेल्स के साथ। ऑब्वियसली अहमदाबाद में ड्राई स्टेट है तो मॉकटेल ही सर्व करते हैं हम। सो हम ट्राई करते हैं कि एज मच एज डिशेस हमारी ब्यूटीफुल लगे, प्रेजेंटेबल लगे, येट सेम टाइम पे उसका टेस्ट एंड उसका जो फ्रेशनेस है वो मेंटेन रहे।
So we are moving to the opportunity assessment. Why this is the right time to invest in a restaurant cum cafe? So we know that actually our cumulative aggregate of progress is right now 10 to 11% growth per year. So after pandemic period, the resto cafe industry has taken a boom in this, and this is the right time to invest in a resto cafe, because people likes to dine out nowadays, because people are getting bored inside their house and they want to explore more and more places and things around them. And food sector scaling up is food sector is very actually affiliated to the e-commerce, as well as the online deliveries, banquets, parties, and outdoor catering, retailing, and healthy food solutions. And the sector offers the sustainable investment solution, which gives the consistent and incremental returns over the period of the time. And upcoming market in the 2 and 3 tier city, as we know, the Ahmedabad is a 2-tier city, and one of the well-maintained and ancient cities in India, actually, which is included in the World Heritage, which is included as a heritage city in World Heritage Organization. Now we are exploring, and we are expecting this business to boom in the 2-tier and 3-tier cities like Surat, Vadodara, Rajkot. So we are expecting this business to go along with the cities too.
We can see casual dining restaurants are booming right now. Compared to other department, the casual dining restaurant is much higher growth than quick service restaurant, pub, bar, dessert, and fine dining restaurant. Casual dining restaurant is booming because people like to eat like for very fast, and they want to spend their quality time in a nice restaurant cafe. So casual dining restaurant is booming, which is around 1.89 lakh crore, and it will expand in 10 to 11% growth yearly.
I would like to add one thing in this. casual dining restaurants, as we know, there are lots of casual dining restaurants, but we are the best example of merging of casual dining restaurants with the cafe also. So we are giving a two experience at the same time, as a casual dining restaurants and as a cafe also, where the people can enjoy their quality time with a great ambience and with delicious food. And we are also a leading service provide, leading in the great service provide industry. So we are talking about the unique value proposition. So first of all, we are the Rooftop Resto Cafe. Rooftop restaurants is a very delicate kind of a restaurant to handle actually, because it serves a very much more purposes in this industry. As I told you earlier that we believe in Atithi Devo Bhava, because we treat our customers like a guest, and we are believing providing a genuine hospitality with the delicious food. And our USP is a stunning ambience we have here. As working in Ahmedabad, we have created a good ambience with a delicious food at very early stage, so that people can connect with us with all the safety measures. As we already told you that we have hit by the pandemic, and we have came much stronger after that, with all the safety measures and hygiene, because hygiene is a main aspect to have in every restaurant, with the quality of a service. And we have our great reviews on our Google pages as well as on social media pages, that customer had a great time and a great experience here having their quality time and dining. And we are also available on the very known platforms as on Swiggy and on Zomato. And our total reach of customers and our guest is around 15,000 in only Ahmedabad cities. We have much more followers on various social media platforms like Facebook, on Instagram, and we are very active on these social media tools. Now we are going for a franchisee proposal we have for you.
We are offering FOCO and FOFO model. FOCO is franchisee owned company operated, and FOCO model is franchisee owned, franchisee operated. So we give you opportunity to invest in both. Where FOCO model give you opportunity. FOCO model में सिर्फ आपको इन्वेस्टमेंट करना है, ओनरशिप और हैंडलिंग कंपनी करेगी. आपको मिनिमम जो इंटरेस्ट रेट है वो आपको मिलेगा. एज इन फोफो मॉडल में इन्वेस्टमेंट आपका रहेगा, मैनेजमेंट ओनरशिप भी आपकी रहेगी, सिर्फ आपको रेवेन्यू जनरेशन फ्रेंचाइजी को देना पड़ेगा. सो हमारे की पैरामीटर्स है डाइनिंग है, मिनिमम एरिया रिक्वायरमेंट 4000 स्क्वायर फीट, टेक अवे, डिलीवरी, कैटरिंग. Sitting capacity would be around 120 to 150. Investment is around 70 to 80 lakhs. Franchisee fee is 12 lakh. Setup period will be around 3 to 4 months. Annual sale will be 2 crore. Royalty to brand is 7%. Payback period, which is 23 to 24%. Our agreement period is 5 years.
So now we are moving to the key roles which we have to provide, and what investor will get from us. And in the first one will be the strategic fit. We will provide a supply chain inventory planning. Price points is managed by the brand. So as a brand, we will manage all these things. Like we know that inventory and the supply chain is most important thing in any kind of restaurant. So we will provide you the full support from our side in the strategic fit. The second one will be the operational fit. Second one will be the operational fit, like outlet operations, client interaction, inventory planning, management, and key roles for the franchisee. In this, we will provide you all the outlet operations, interactions with the clients we have, inventory planning, like what inventory we will manage and how the management will be work in this. The next will be the marketing fit. As a marketing guy, we know that every successful restaurants need some kind of unique USPs. The first one will be the location, which we are, which is very capable to have a high footfall, like malls, travel retails, high street, corporate hubs like this. And the financial fit, this is totally depends on our client. the amount they gonna invest with us, and our minimum requirement to have a successful resto cafe like Veranda is around 70 to 80 lakhs, which is a good investment in this area. Now we are moving to the benefits to the investor. What the benefits will investor have from us?
India has always been a food-loving country with growing influence per capita consumer, increasing trend and eating out. We are offering FOFO and FOCO model. We also looking for a multi-unit franchisee partner. We are also giving you like open to explore any exciting and feasible format like freestanding case and take away, etc.
Also, I would like to add one more point. Why we are planning to move out from Ahmedabad? Because we want to explore the many more markets around us. As we know, the Gujarat people are very food-loving people, and they can enjoy their food in any cuisines. So, as a marketing support, what we are going to provide you is that first of all, the corporate marketing plan will include that Veranda will conduct all the marketing in the activities such as the social media platforms, the connections with our clients, how we can reach more and more with our clients, all the above the line activities, social media management. Now people are more active on a social media than any other activities in any other activities. So we will provide you print media also and sponsorship also. The local store marketing is all the below the line marketing activities such as discount promo code schemes jointly with the brand, pamphlet distribution, and this is a print media marketing actually, which we will carry on the floor actually, with the billboard, hoardings, aggregator types with Zomato and Swiggy. And we have much more ideas in a grand opening plan, to boost ourselves in a social media, invite the select influential people and food bloggers. So now we are moving towards the rollout plan, 30 outlets. Our first mission is to achieve our these 30 outlets in Gujarat. Because we are in Ahmedabad, and now we have already two best resto cafes in Ahmedabad right now, and we know that there are the more cities in Gujarat who can actually contribute in this in our mission. So like cities like Surat, Vadodara, Rajkot, Jamnagar, Gandhinagar, and Gandhidham, Anand, they can contribute very effectively in our business. So we are planning to have a minimum 30 outlets in Gujarat, so we can become a very good brand, and we can create a very good brand value around us. So now I'm talking about the key support functions. So what will be our key support to all our franchisors who will invest in our business? So in pre-opening period, the site selection and approval is very important thing, because without a good site or without a good place, restaurant can be successful easily. So feasibility and market analysis is very good thing. We will do all the market analysis activities around that place, the footfall of the public and all the other businesses are running around this property will be beneficial to us. Third thing is store development. So we have to select our vendors and our feasibility with the vendors and our inventory management. So we have to develop the store development. Fourth things will be furniture, fixtures, and equipment sourcing. So we have such a context that they will help us in the furniture, fixtures, and equipment sourcing. We have to set up a whole restaurant which will include the crockery thing, the furniture thing, fixture thing, equipment sourcing, the kitchen equipment will be there. There are a lot of things which will be needed in a restaurant. And now centralized POS integration is a very important part. We have to select this. Product inventory planning and sourcing. So what products we are offering to the customers is very important. And for that, we have to do the planning and sourcing for this. The purchasing and supplier assistance. As I told you earlier, the inventory management will include this. And the purchase, obviously, the purchasing and supplier assistance will be provided to you by us only. The staff hiring and training. The training is the most important part in any successful restaurant we are running out here. So without a proper training and without a proper hiring of the staff, which is uh, with a more experience and with good communication skills, will be always be the advantage to any kind of restaurant. Launch, marketing plan and execution. As a marketing guy, I believe in the very good execution, because without a good marketing execution, no marketing will be successful. And now last is the store launch. The store launch will be, sorry, store launch is the most effective part of any pre-opening activity. Now I'm moving forward to the post-opening. We'll provide you all the technology support. Technology we develop in Veranda, which is relatable with the food or ambience. We will provide you the full support on this. Menu designing and printing support. See, in every successful restaurant, the menu is such an important thing that without a proper menu or without a very sophisticated menu, you can't proceed for the launch or for any successful restaurant. And printing support is the support we will provide you with the printing of all the print medias, like the customizable standees and all the water bottles, etc. things. We will provide you this. Customer database and management support. We have currently having the database of 15,000 people around us in Ahmedabad city only. And we are exploring more and more in different cities, and we are creating our database in 2-tier cities like Surat, Vadodara, Rajkot for our upcoming projects over there. Marketing and brand pool. This is our hand actually. We have achieved a very good brand pool in a very less amount of time in Ahmedabad. So we will apply these things in any franchisee we are giving and we are looking forward to it. Promotional schemes. We will surely promote our brand in a very different manner and a very unique manner other than us. Special offers. We are creating every special offers in every occasion we are celebrating at Veranda. Actually, Veranda is the only brand in Ahmedabad who celebrates almost every festive season at our restaurant, and with a joy and with overwhelmness actually. The store audits and advisory. After all these management things, the audits will play the good part in every restaurant to have a great numbers at the end of the time. So we will provide you the full support on the audit and advisory, ongoing training and field support. Staff training will be important in this, and field support will provide all the field supports whenever required by the franchisee. The new product categories based on the market research. See, we have researched over the couple of years what is ongoing in the market and what is the trends in the market. So according to that, we launch our new products by the time, and we include the same in our menus and on the selective special seasonable times also. And the last one will be the celebrity endorsement at the last stage. This is a very large planning for any kind of restaurants, that any celebrity influence in a place like Veranda, which will give a better reachability to all the people and all our customers with our Veranda. Thank you so much to join us for this wonderful presentation. Now we would like to ask you that if you have any queries regarding the same. Okay, sorry, we are moving on our financial model, and we would like to share the details of the same.
So our minimum requirement is 4,000 square feet. 30.
Sumit, you need to first you need to remove the slide, then only financial file can be uploaded.
So our investment is around 70 to 80 lakhs. Our minimum area required is 4,000 square feet, which is 30 seat per 1,000 square feet. Our interior will take 1 lakh. Our fit out is 20 lakh, which is our exhaust, fabrication, paint, light, fire, exhibition, gas pipeline, fabric, nursery, uniforms, and other things. Then our furniture and equipments, kitchen equipment would be 8 lakh, which includes our utensils and our fridge, service stations, under counter fridge, under table fridge, and gas ranges. Crockery will be around 7 lakh, which includes all the glassware, all the tableware and all the cutleries. Storage equipment which will be of 1 lakh, because every restaurant, if restaurants want to more profit, then they want to have a good storage, because परचेजिंग पावर बढ़ जाता है और उससे हमारे जो परचेजिंग स्किल है और जो आइटम्स है उसको एक कॉस्ट लो जाती है. और फर्नीचर इज 3,50,000. Gas pipeline setup which will be in the kitchen is 50,000. Our AC which will be implemented in our office, which is 50,000. POS setup which is 1 lakh, which include paid puja subscription for 1 year, our CCTV and our inventory software. Miscellaneous cost like uniform, training, travel and lodging will be 1 lakh. Pre-opening, so initial stock which we will have to like for tasting and trials, which will be having around 2 lakh. Launch marketing which we'll do before 3 months of opening. So when we launch our brand, before 3 months we try to push our brand for 3 months continuously, so there will be a hype in market. Something is happening and something is launching, so that will cost us around 2 lakh. Trade license, which is food safety and fire safety, AMC license and Mustadara, and tax certificates, which is 1 lakh. And our franchisee fees 1 lakh, 12 lakh. So overall cost is 78 lakh. Our HR cost. So our HR cost monthly will be 3,14,000, which include manager, which have 30,000 salary. Executive, F&B executive 25,000, bartender 18,000, cashier 15,000, housekeeping 10,000. We will need a 3 captain, good captain. Captain is a heart of a restaurant which can give you a more higher upsell and give you more profit. So we need a 3 captain. Service staff waiters toward 10,000. Our sous chef will be around 35,000. Kitchen supervisor 20,000. CDP in Indian 25,000, helper Indian 12,000, one commie, Chinese 15,000. Chinese helper will be around 12,000, continental chef around 18,000, helper continental 12,000, tandoor chef 20,000, tandoor helper 12,000, and kitchen stewarding team will be around 10,000 into 330,000. So our annual salary will be 53 lakh 4,000, which will increase around 8% annually. So we are expecting in first month around 75%, which is APC is 500. So we are calculating on an average 11,25,000 for first month, second month 12 lakh, which will be increasing 5% over the period. So our food cost will depend on our total sales. So we expecting 12 lakh, 18 lakh sell on first month, which 30% is 6 lakh. 12,430. Our gas and fuel charge will be 15,000. Packaging will 2%, consumable 2%, wastage 2%, and royalty 7%. Local marketing will be around 2%. Central marketing around 2%. Can you help me out in this model?
Yeah, please you go up.
I got confused.
Go up.
Okay.
Don't scroll down. Go up. Okay. So start from the revenue stream. So these are your revenue streams from restaurant, cafe, catering, and so expected revenues.
Okay.
Right. So total annual revenue that we are expecting around it's 2 CR. Right.
Okay.
And then 80% of this basically revenue will come from dining restaurant, and 10% will be from takeaways, and deliveries will be around 10%, and catering and the 10%. Right. And then if you look at the gross margins, around basically 18 lakhs will be the gross margins per month. Right. And then we have the OPEX. So that's your food cost at 30%. Then gas and fuel cost again around 15,000 rupees per month. Packaging charges around 2%. Consumables we have considered at 2%, and wastage at 2%. And so basically Veranda, they are basically charging 7% royalty on the sales. right? And then basically spend again expense of 2% on local marketing. So that's franchisee partner have to spend that money for their local marketing, right? And 2% they have to contribute for their central marketing. So that's the investment goes to the brand itself for central marketing budget. Okay, just please scroll down. Yeah. So on the deliveries, basically the products or basically orders will be delivered through the third-party logistic services like Swiggy and Zomato. So we are considering a 23% basically their delivery cost. Rentals we are considering at 1,20,000, and then HR cost we have already discussed, and then 1% incentive to our HR team. Right, and other utility expenses, including your electricity, telephone expenses, equipment renovation and maintenance, and then 0.5% on the credit card payments and other miscellaneous around 30,000 rupees. So that includes so all expenses, right? So this gives us the ROI, year-on-year ROI at an investment of 71 lakh is 45%, 66%, 84%, 96%, and 98%. Right. So then please scroll it down further. So then we'll see the payback period here. Furthermore, yeah. So that gives us basically the payback period of 23 months. It's 22.6 months. It's the payback period. So I think then basically if you look at the whole distribution of the expenses and the net margins for this business model is around 15%, and these are projected to be around 21% in the year 5. So these are the net profits after all expenses, right? So similarly, if you go to the FOCO model, please just switch to the FOCO model. So in FOFO model, basically franchisee owner, they have to invest in the business, and they need to do all the setup, and operations have to be managed by the franchisee partner, and they will get the net profit. And in FOFO model, basically franchisee will pay 7% royalty to the brand, right? In FOCO model, basically, so the investment will be done by the franchisee partner, but the operations cost and all the setup and operations will be maintained by the company itself. So our basic investment and revenue projections, those are remains the same as FOFO model, but here the payment terms with the franchisee partners will be different. So at an investment of around 71 lakh, company offers minimum guarantee of 18% per year. So that's 18% minimum guarantee on investment, right? And companies offering 14% of the revenue share to the franchisee partners. So franchisee partner basically will make his money in 33 months, and basically in the next 2 years they will make their money around 2.5x of their initial investment. So that's the offering in FOCO model. I think rest all the changes, all the basically projections are same. So our expenses, revenues, other everything remains the same. That's it. Okay. So thank you very much. I think now we can invite Sonia ma'am just to take this for Q&A session.
Thank you so much, Ashok, and thank you, Veranda ji, Mr. Smith, for coming on the webinar and taking our investors through the business model. And friends, I was seeing some questions as we were taking you through the presentation, and we are more than happy to take all these questions on your behalf. So I'll request all of you to write any questions that you have in the Q&A box. And also, I did see some interest in the FOCO model. If you can put your city that you're interested in, we are happy to take these cities and understand if the brand would be open to give this opportunity in the city of your interest. Anybody who has a property also, because I feel the FOCO model would have a lot of relevance if the franchise owner or partner has an access to the property on the business. So it becomes a good bet. So friends, overall, we're looking at this opportunity, and the company is already running a outlet in Ahmedabad, and this is a full day dining experience, I would say. And here, because it's a full day dining structure, the trading hours in a model like this is higher. And the model that we're looking at is more experiential in nature. It is not a takeaway delivery because they're offering experience to their consumers who are walking in. And hence the format that we are considering is almost, about 4,000 odd square feet, which also has almost about, I would believe this would have, this should have ideally about 130 plus covers, in a format like that. The cuisines are also very local, I would say. They have all world cuisines, including, I would say, Mexican. They also have Italian, Chinese, Indian is also a very big offering in their menu. And they're looking at a very cluster-centric approach for expansion, where their immediate focus is penetration in Gujarat, where the company has already identified 10 top cities where they want to be in. And these are 10 top cities, which gives the highest, I would say, consumption and the biggest potential for a business model like that. Having said that, they would also be okay to discuss any cities which are outside these 10 odd locations. Now, I'll start with, making understand, because sometimes, the calculations that we showcase is too complex for people to understand. And friends, we're more than happy to do even one-to-one discussion with you on what we've taken you through, especially on the financials and the Excel sheet that we have created. But to give you some understanding on the food business and, to understanding food economics, typically, your food business, when it comes to operations, anything between 30 to 35% आपका food cost उसमें रहता है. तो जो भी आपका सेल होता है उसका 30 से 35% आपका फूड कॉस्ट की तरफ जाता है. There's an additional 7% जो कंपनी रॉयल्टी लेती है. Then there is another, I would say, 15 odd percent which ideally should be your salary cost of people. जो भी आपका सेल है उसका ideal 16% के आसपास आपका उसमें salary cost रहता है. And anything between 15 to 20% depending on the location. अगर location prime है तो occupancy cost आपका बढ़ भी जाता है. But 15 to 20% is good, percentage as far as rentals are concerned. And apart from that, एक 10% का एक्सपेंस और होता है जिसको हम यूटिलिटी एक्सपेंस बोलते हैं, जो आपका यूटिलिटी हो गया आपके उसकी तरफ जाता है. When I put all these expenses together and maybe 2% on marketing also, because 2% की investment we also expect a franchise partner जो local marketing आप हर महीने invest करते हैं to reach out to your customer and also to increase your repeat audience, retain your clients and bring in new customers. So 2% marketing की तरफ भी जाता है. Now when I put all these percentages together, for 30-35 आपका food की तरफ, 7% royalty है, 15% towards your salary cost, and about 20 odd percent towards your occupancy, and another I would say 10 odd percent towards utility. This all expenses put together becomes almost about 75% or 80 के बीच में रहता है, which makes your overall margins in this business almost about 20% के आपके पास इसमें margins play करने के लिए रहते हैं. So this is the food economics, and I'll take some questions also. And I see some interest coming from investors who are looking more from putting their investment and letting the company operate the business model. And since this is experiential, dining format, bigger area of 4,000 square feet, 70 lakhs approximately is the investment. And because we have a bigger cuisine, a bigger menu in place, so which also requires a investment on the equipment, because हर एक cuisine के हिसाब से equipment का investment जाता है इसमें. So larger part of your investment in a business model like this goes towards the interior and the equipment, and the franchise fees component is about 12 odd lakhs, and there's a small percentage that goes towards your deposit, which are refundable. जो भी property अगर आपकी खुद की है, especially I would recommend people who want to invest the money and let the company operate. If you have a property that you own, that would be something which is preferred to be looked at. So now, to start off with, Parindaji, I can request if this slide can also be removed, and I'll take some questions. And friends, I keep tab on all questions that you would ask in the Q&A box. आपका city के नाम आप डाल के आप सारे questions आप पूछ सकते हैं. And starting off with Parindaji, I was also seeing some of the pictures, and let me see if I, can show that to our investors who are here. I was going through some of the pictures on the website. I think आपकी खुद की website पे ही है, and just give me a moment. I'd like to share my screen with all of you. Just wait for a moment. I think I'm not able to gather my screen. And while I, take that show my screen, I'll request if just to start off with, agar hum thoda bahut understand kar sake, what is our current positioning in terms of the competition which is present, and especially if I look at Gujarat, it's a very foodie market. यहाँ पे the other source of entertainment itne nahi hai. So food is one thing where people actually indulge so much. And there are also other businesses in the market. I would say some competition which is already present, and a lot of markets that you want to go. Top 10 markets is what we are considering. We already have some competition existing in these markets. How do you find yourself positioned against the competition which is present in the market? कौन से 2 या 3 चीजें हमें ऐसी लगती हैं, where we have an edge against the competition which is present?
See, in this market, now in Ahmedabad, currently there are 50 odds numbers of the Resto cafes are present in Ahmedabad right now. But the things we are in the standout in this market is our presentation skills of food. We have expertise in the presenting the food in outstanding manner with the use of many technological things, like we use the liquid nitrogen, we use the dry ice things to present our food. Also, I want to share you one experience that we have a quality in food that stand out from the different restaurants present in Ahmedabad right now. So quality does matter in the food industry, because with the perfect quality of the food, but with the perfect freshness of food, you can achieve a good taste and good customer reviews over the period of time. And the next thing is our stunning ambience. Actually, we have created such a great ambience in Ahmedabad, which is standout thing from other Resto cafes now present in Ahmedabad. So these are the 2-3 things we are working constantly on this to achieve a great quality, to give a total hospitality experience to our customers, as well as to maintain our property to the over the period of time, that we can stand out from the different properties currently working as a Resto cafes in Ahmedabad. Also, we have introduced 2-3 unique things, like we arrange such events in our Resto cafes that we celebrate almost every festival with our customers on our place itself. So that is a standout things, that on the special occasions, our veranda is actually jam-packed with our customers, and that is a great thing to have. And as a reviews, we have a great reviews from our customers that you celebrate each and every moment with us, and you include that ourselves in your veranda thing. So these are the things that we are constantly working on. And as a marketing guy, also I need to look out for much more unique approach to as we expand in this business.
Okay, I agree on that, Raji. And just allow me to share my screen. And friends, this is their website of the company, and I was impressed to see some of the pictures which I saw on their website. And आप add कर सकते हैं, Belinda ji, anything that you want to add on to it. And these are some of the amazing pictures. I must say, this is a very beautiful picture. आपका जो existing terrace is one of the location that you're running. This is a terrace which is a combination of both indoor and outdoor. Is that right? या आपका indoors and outdoors दोनों है?
No, it's only outdoor thing.
It's only outdoors.
Yes, and our other second restaurant, which is the Rooftop Stories by Veranda, it is indoor and outdoor both. So this is our first outlet actually, and this is only outdoor thing.
And इसमें Belinda ji, I also wanted to ask if somebody wants to do a combination of both, or अगर छोटा area है, अगर 4,000 square feet से कम भी है, do you have any other format which could also be looked at? And if you're looking at a combination of both, अगर हम indoor outdoor दोनों करना चाहते हैं, ideal area allocation दोनों में कितना होना चाहिए? How much should be indoors and how much area can be outdoors?
As a market trend देखा हुआ है, जो रूफटॉप के साथ इंडोर एरिया भी होता है, तो इंडोर इतना सक्सेसफुल नहीं होता, बिकॉज पीपल यूएसपी रूफटॉप की होती है कि वो रूफटॉप पे ही बैठना और एंजॉय करना पसंद करते हैं. इंडोर में कम होगा, वहां पे हमारा फाइनेंशियल भी ज्यादा होगा और वहां से रेवेन्यू जनरेट नहीं होगा. सो वी सजेस्ट कि ओपन टू एयर हो, आइदर इट इज ऑन terrace or it is on the land, but we prefer to open space.
Nowadays, people likes to connect with the nature. So they want a space that they can enjoy the open breezes around them. And as Smith bhai told you that the indoor thing needs much more care and much more maintenance over the period of time. You have to maintain that place, and you have to make that interior looks better. So the interior cost as well as the furniture cost and as well as the maintenance cost increases over the period of time for the indoor unit. So indoor unit is a bit costly, as well as people connects with the nature instantly rather than to sitting in the indoor space. So we suggest to have an outdoor space or the rooftop space for these things. It is much more practical and applicable for this thing.
Sure, sure. Okay, and एक ना I think when we talk about food business, इसमें especially अगर हमारा sit down है, experiential format हम create करते हैं, यहाँ पे cover rotation is a very important dynamic to be considered. So एक तो हम 4000 square feet में कितने हमारे covers होते हैं, कितने उसमें rotation कितना होता है, weekdays पे कितना होता है, weekend पे कितना होता है हमारा, and what is the ideal rotation that you want to maybe recommend?
स्क्वायर फीट में कवर अराउंड 140 आइडियली रहता है, 120 to 150 डिपेंड करता है स्पेस के ऊपर, एंड 140 रहता है. उसमें वीकडेज पे हम 2 times रोटेट करते हैं, वीकेंड्स में 4 times रोटेट होता है.
Guys, just to make you understand, rotation का मतलब है जितने भी covers हैं, जितने भी वहाँ पे seats हैं, covers हैं, वो कितने टाइम रोटेट करते हैं. Weekends are generally higher, and especially ये वाला जो format है, इसमें family dining ज्यादा होती है. So आपका generally people would come in groups, आपके 4 लोग, 5 लोग, 6 लोग, 8 लोग, and weekends are little higher on that. अगर 140 seats हैं और अगर आप वो 3 बार रोटेट करती हैं, it means that in one day you can have almost about 400 plus people coming to the restaurant.
Yes.
वहाँ पे वो seat rotate करती है. This is what it means. And on a weekday, it would be almost about 300 odd people. अगर दोनों काम, हाँ जी. And if we take an average of अगर हम दोनों लेते हैं, तो almost about 350 हमारा rotation, हमारा average हमारा हर रोज होता है, and which translates to almost about अगर 300 का ट्रांसलेशन 300 का हमारा होता है, 500 का हमारा एपीसी रहता है, तो इसमें हमारा रेवेन्यू हायर नहीं जाना चाहिए वरिंदर जी? बिकॉज़ आई एम सीइंग रेवेन्यू हमने जो what we are suggesting, while we have taken a very conservative understanding on the revenue, but अगर इतना rotation हमारा होता है, ideally our revenue should be about 25 odd lakhs.
So we will reach that 25 lakh, but after 6 months, first 3
in initial periods we need to make our branding to work on this scenario. So in initial times before launching, for the 3 to 4 odd months, we have to work on the marketing thing. We have to boost our brand in the local area with the help of social media and other things. And after generating minimal footfall in the first couple of months, after mouth-to-mouth publicity, the footfall will automatically increase over the period of time, and then we will achieve the numbers you have suggesting us, that 300 people will come in the weekdays, and around 4 to 450 people will attend us on the weekends. So that is more achievable after the perfect brand pooling after the initial launch. Within a 3 months of period. After the 3 months, we will achieve these figures very easily with our marketing and brand pooling things.
Sure, that's helpful. And इसमें I was seeing somebody in our audience. I don't see the name, but I see one of our friends in the audience who's writing from Mehsana. He's looking for a franchisee-owned company-operated model. So 2 things, which I would like to ask. One, if this location is open for a FOCO model, and second, if you're looking at a franchisee-owned company-operated model, do we have a criteria of which cities we want to do? Are we looking at entire Gujarat? We can offer FOCO, या Ahmedabad से शुरू करना चाहते हैं? Over to you.
Mehsana is very near to Ahmedabad, so we are open to FOCO model in Mehsana.
And इसमें जो expenses हैं, what we are given to understand, the entire expenses are taken care by the company. So in case a property is owned by a franchise partner, will he also gets a part from I would say the revenue share what we are giving him, or minimum guarantee that we are giving, जो हमारा 18% minimum guarantee है total investment के ऊपर, right? So 70 lakhs आपका investment है, उसके ऊपर 18%, और जो आपका monthly sale होता है उसके ऊपर हम 14% revenue share, whichever is higher goes to a franchise partner. But if the property is owned by him, does he also get a rental on that?
Yeah, sure.
तो इसमें अगर प्रॉपर्टी आपकी खुद की है, so apart from the revenue share, there's a percentage of the rental also which comes as a which
Whereas
comes
we
to a
have already included that cost in our franchising model, so that will be granted to him, no problem.
helpful. And friends, I'll request all of you, I saw some locations where you're interested. I'll request all of you who are keen to consider get more information. And I also acknowledge sometimes, you know, because we don't spend too much time on the financial and this might look very complex. Anybody who wants to have one-to-one discussion meeting to understand both models, franchisee and franchisee operated, and also franchisee and company operated model, we can have one-to-one discussion with you. And before, you know, I request you know, Archana to take over. I'll also request Balendra ji and Mr. Smith, if you can take us, give up, you know, a closing remark or a message to all our audience.
Okay, as a Veranda, we are happy to help you anytime regarding this franchisee model. So we are just happy to inform you all that we are working in an Ahmedabad successful Resto cafes, and we would like to explore more things around us. So we will ready to help you anytime with regarding this franchisee model. You are you are always welcome on Veranda whenever you want to visit us. We are located at the Shamal Circle at Ahmedabad. So please visit Veranda first. I will request you all to experience our unmatched hospitality experience. Thank you so much, everyone. This is from my side, Palindra, and I will
Thank you.
Smith bhai. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, friends, for being with us. And I would second that. Anybody who wants to come for a meeting and rather come and see their existing restaurant, take the entire experience, and bring somebody in the family who would also be playing an important part in your decision making. I'll request Rachna to take over for concluding remarks, please.
So thank you so much, Sumit. Thank you so much, Palinder. Thank you so much, Sonia ma'am. Thanks, Ashok, for joining in today. Dear friends, thank you so much for the registration, joining the webinar, sharing your queries. Please connect with us at our business number, which is 97176-83838, in case you wish to visit their property or to book a slot for our Discovery Day, which is happening on 10th of August. You can share your valuable suggestion, feedback with us. Our email ID is feedback@franchiseindia.in. We are very much available at different social handles, so do subscribe our different social platform. Also easy to get guidance, suggestions from Sonia ma'am and Gaurav sir on different business opportunities, different digital and physical events we do. You can join them at their LinkedIn IDs. And tomorrow under our 12 p.m. webinar, we are bringing the brand which comes from a EV sector. Mgland is the brand from Ahmedabad, and tomorrow they'll be presenting their business model for all of you. You cannot miss this chance. Join us tomorrow by 12 p.m. Registration can be done either by connecting with us at our business hotline number or go to any of our social pages where there is a link. Thank you so much once again for joining in today. Have a great day ahead.